Greetings! Stay a while and listen to me, Marauderex, as we play more Unicorn Overlord. Alright, and I have a feather bow here that I need to beat as well to get some extra money. Not that I have any problems with that at the moment. I did get some more Pierres off screen, so I should have enough to kind of get by. I have bought from this. Did I buy from this guy? I don't know. Yes, I did. I bought all the stuff that I wanted to buy from him. Well, not everything. I do want to get some more Idealist hand mirrors and actually, you know, I actually have, I've had 4. I could do my main team. So I could do, I could do this. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Because we've already done Elaine. We've already done Scarlet. She's pretty much, we haven't done Alban. I can change his stat, but I don't really need to change many of his stats. Like, I don't want his physical attack. Like, I don't really want too many of these stats to go down. They're, like, sure, slightly better initiative, but, like, precise and like, the only thing I could say is probably offensive for offensive, but even then, you're losing accuracy, you're losing initiative, you're losing crit rate, which makes no sense for an offensive build. But no. We'll leave that. Base color. Let's... Black, silver armor. Accent color, blue. We could do black iron armor. Or star armor. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, let's do the star iron armor. Or do we want to do blue for the cape and accent color black? Ah, that's pretty sharp. I kind of like that. We'll go with that. And we can't change his voice, so...
Hey, thanks.
I mean, it'd be a little weird if you could just start changing people's voices at this stage of the game, right? Alright, let's use one on Melisandre. Now, I could change her stats. She's keen and go-getter. I could raise her attack by a fair bit. Hardy is also good. Granted, that drops her crit rate down a couple of notches. Offensive is okay. What about Keen and Keen? All that does is increase her crit rate by 2, honestly, and physical attack. Precise is another good one, but I don't understand why the initiative goes down for that one. So let's just stick with... Yeah, let's just stick with Go-Getter. It's fine. And this is going to be pretty easy. Blue, base color, accent color purple. We can change that to black, and then accent color 2. Also black. Or do I want to do... Yeah, I'll keep black. That's sure. And I can change her hair color. I'm fine keeping her hair color the way it is. I only really like Elaine's to be different. Like, giving her blue hair is not terrible, but And then Ralinor. Oh, this is... Okay, she's defensive and precise. I need her to be a little bit more damaging. So I am going to change her stats a little bit. Her physical attack and magic attack are going to go up. Her magic attack and defense are going to go down a little bit. Precise is okay, I guess. Her crit rate doesn't matter as much, so if I can raise... That lowers her accuracy by 6. But that increases her damage by a fair margin. Keen is really difficult to let go, because that's... Or precise... She loses 6 on Keen. Instead of precise. That's weird. What were you on originally? What were you on originally? No. Let's do that. Defensive and precise. Okay, so yeah, she was on... So we definitely want to do... Offensive... Either offensive or all-arounder. I think offensive. And then we'll keep precise. Base color. Hair, base color. Silver armor. That's really only her boots and her arm guards. That's really the only. And do we have elf blue? No. She can really only have purple or red. Well, we'll do white. And then we'll do blue for the cape. God, stop doing that, controller. Offensive. Alright, we want... Or I get aqua for her. I don't get a darker blue. Alright, so yeah, she's... Oh no, there we go. Blue. So we'll do silver armor, black iron... We can do black iron armor. And then white. Oh no, that's... That changes her... I don't want to change her skin tone. Jeez, that's slightly racist. Yeah, we'll do dark elf white. What the hell, game? Holy shit, I missed that completely.
Victory is close at hand.
And yeah, let's just get off that screen. Okay, so now Elaine's unit is color coordinated. Let's head back here and we will start looking around, working our way into some of these new areas. And hallowed corn ash, I've got a ton of those. Oh hey, these are some new enemies. I don't know if I can beat them. I can with this group. So the feather shields are... I'm gonna show this fight because this is the first time we've seen them. But these guys are just nasty. They are as much fun as your heavy armor troops, but whereas the heavy armor troops have weaknesses against magic, these guys just flat out reflect magic. So they will mess you up if you're not careful. So but they don't have quite the same physical defense that their human counterparts have. I do love their kind of stunned, like they're just kind of floating there, but it looks like they're completely unconscious. But we'll be dealing with those a lot. They are not fun. And we want to be very careful about not sending magic units after them. Because, again, they can reflect it back, and then we take damage. And that's just not fun. Give me the stuff. The rebel army at our gates. Lord Jerome must know of this. Largion Citadel. And hey, we get the story bit.
Lord Jerome, sir.
Now look what you've made me do! Oh, this is far too much sugar.
Apologies, my lord. I didn't mean to startle you. Might I ask what you are making?
Just a little something for the neighbors. Not that it matters anymore. Now, I assume you've some reason for this unannounced interference?
I almost forgot! There's an armed battalion closing in on our city, my lord. It's thought to be the rebels.
They dare come here?
Apparently so. But is this not the perfect opportunity? If we join their ranks, we can finally start resisting Zenoira like we've always wanted.
I fear that's not a choice we can make. Zenoira has men stationed at just about every corner in town. So you can imagine the consequences for our citizens should we aid this liberation and lose.
I suppose so, yes.
Remember, all that we do is for the sake of our people. We'll fight the rebels, and we'll win. Now, prepare for battle, and fetch my sharpest lance. I'll be welcoming them myself.
Jerome is kind of interesting. He is the baker turned knight, or knight turned baker, either or. Let's take it back. Battle for Largion. Yeah, we got to do that after I get attacked. Oh, hey, he just... Well, hi, everyone. Just deal with that group of people just outright wanting to destroy me. Oh, when they've got a healer, I can't just outright kill them. Interesting. Alright, I do want to get some items. And now I kind of want to wait for nighttime, because, well, I don't think there's going to be too many of the, oh, crap. Well, here's more story. We should be getting close now. Is this somewhere you're familiar with, Scarlet? There's a beautiful garden not far from here, yes. I used to spend hours there admiring the flowers when I was young. Perhaps we could pay it a visit, seeing as you finally returned to Albion. Okay. Shall we? The garden should be just beyond that gate. Nope, I'm not gonna do that just yet. We're gonna go do this. This will be a much faster fight. I say, as I don't quite remember. With me, my soldiers, we'll not see our city defiled any further. Alright, so as you can see, there's really not a ton to this fight. This is just a liberation quest. We can do our standard. Let's throw a whole bunch of flying units out here.
I'll take wind.
Let's have someone guard, because I thought I had someone... I thought I had 4, but apparently I don't.
For Bastorius.
At your service.
Alright, you go up there.
Understood. What would you have me do?
You go over here and deal with that.
Guys,
And
Straight will see us through. I'm going.
I did change Morard to be the leader of that group. I think I lost that one. Nope.
Direct me to the front line. You've made the right call.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you over there because I
What
don't.
else?
And
Courage and strength will see us through. Only
I'm
for
gonna
a moment.
withdraw you, and I'm gonna bring you out
judgment shall strike. I stand ready.
because
I
I
take to
don't
the skies.
like any of this right
You're
now.
nothing.
I don't like any of this right now. Like, honestly.
Face me and be
Yeah,
cut
you're
down.
you're just gonna straight up die.
Victory is ours.
You're gonna straight up
We'll never
die.
win.
And
Griffin will get a treat for this.
let's send out someone else who needs to level up a little bit more.
Let me show you what a dark out. Anything you need. Setting off.
And we're
They're
just
after
gonna.
me.
That's what I didn't want to deal with.
You can't run.
However, I'm just straight up murdering you because
A shame, isn't it?
really?
No mercy.
But okay, I'm.
Dead and buried.
I have so
No
many
arrows
questions.
Too far. At once.
And then
I'll
we'll
take
take
it
you
off your
out.
hands.
And lots of war funds.
Who knows what might happen to you?
Not enough to kill them, even though they were at a disadvantage. Let's see. Let's have Berengaria
Good
come out.
choice.
And then
Just
we'll
tell me what
have
to do.
her
Moving out.
go deal with him.
You can't run.
And I love how that group has no healing, so my witch is just lay down the barricades. Oh, Jesus.
You picked the wrong elf to antagonize. Your orders then.
Okay,
As you wish. Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
let's do this.
Withdrawing for the moment.
And I'm gonna get into a fight with you,
You won't make this mistake twice.
which is fine.
I'll need to study this further.
Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Whatever you
have
wish.
you
that's
withdraw,
I need to go.
and then we will deploy. Who's got a hammer? You've got a hammer.
I'm not afraid. Bow strung. Easy.
And then
Ready
we
anytime.
will do this. Heavy swing. And just take out all of these barricades.
Just say the word.
And you can just kind of hang out there.
I'll handle this. Understood.
Take that garrison, and we're fine.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
And we've beaten this.
We'll never lose.
So let's see Jerome.
My every deed lies in the service of my people, and defending this city is no different.
Want to keep going? Just try me. It's my turn. Not finished yet.
So, what gets me about this is Jerome is a knight. He is the fourth knight of the offensive knight classes that we get. That is the most of any one particular class we get in story-related characters. So,
Facing you was your first mistake.
like, I'll go to the unit list to show this off,
Not even surprised.
and everyone levels up.
I mustn't grow complacent.
At this point, I don't think we're going to be getting any new abilities, so I think we're pretty good on that. I think you stop learning things at level 30. So, once we finish with this little story bit, because we got to talk to Jerome, you know, be like, hey,
My road ends here. Do with me what you will. But I beg you, see that my people live out their days in peace.
so you can choose to execute him, but as we've seen in this game, why bother? You get honors for that, like, and I don't need honors at this point.
Raise your head, Sir Jerome. I'd like you to brandish your lance for the liberation.
Pardon?
You are not a general of Zenoira, but the local lord of a peaceful Albion city. By all accounts, you and I have no reason to fight, and much to stand together.
You speak the truth, yes. But that doesn't change the fact that I swore fealty to Zenoira. One whose hands are as stained as mine could never deserve a place in your army.
Perhaps, had you chosen to sully them of your own volition. But I've someone here who claims quite the opposite.
It's you.
No matter what he says, Lord Jerome only ceded to Zenoira's demands to see his people safe. I can still recall the day they first invaded as though it were yesterday. He rode out to receive them, commencing negotiations in earnest before they could spill even a single drop of blood. And that was the condition for his allegiance. We would supply provisions and soldiers only if they spared our citizens.
We canvassed the city as well, yet failed to find any among its people who condemn you for defecting. They all spoke with one voice, of their lord's undying devotion to their well-being. And every army could use a leader with such dogged dedication. So I ask you again, will you join us?
As if I could refuse a request so boldly impassioned. Very well. It is with great pride and humility that I accept your offer. My lance rests with you, and with all those who have trusted me to guide them true. I'll see that it doesn't disappoint.
Which, you know, he has a very interesting character, because, like, but that's the only character development you get for him. Like, aside from his rapport conversations. So, you know. But also, we're at the end of the game. There's really not that much room for a lot of advancement. So, Knights of the Sacred Heart. Jerome has joined the Liberation Army. She'll stay here and stand guard over the city. And hey, an arbalist. Well, shield shooter. Feather staves. So, they've got the healers, which we haven't gotten access to yet. Not enough to kill. Not enough to kill. There we go. Enough to kill. Alright, I do need to do some deliveries. I need to do 3 rounds of deliveries. I don't know if I'm going to quite get to that level here. Yep, definitely not, because I need 2 goats, or I need 3 goats' milk. Oh. What do you have armor-wise?
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Phosphorant Staff, Radiant Heal, Initiative +5, Radiant Heal, restore major HP to all allies, grants the ability to survive a lethal blow. And a Ruby and a Sapphire Pendant. Lots of money that I'm spending.
May the Father bless you.
And then more stuff. I think I need a couple more mirrored. Jesus, that takes all of my money. I don't think I need the mirrored at the
May
moment,
the Father bless you. I hope you found...
but holy crap, do I need money now. Alright, so I've got time to show this. So we go to character list, and we can sort by class. And so, excluding our Pierres and Pamelas, and our Engelberts. Forgot about Engelbert. So we get 2 Vanguards through the story, which isn't bad, because honestly, Vanguards are very early game units. They don't scale well for late game. We only get 1 soldier. We only get Chloe. The other soldiers we get are mercenary only. We don't get any other story-related ones. House Carls, same for Aubin. That's the only one that we get. Everyone else is mercenary. We get 3 Swordmasters, 2 female, 1 male. We get Melisandre, Leia, and Aramis. That's it in terms of but like that's 3 story-related characters. So, you know, that's okay. We get 3, basically the Langshets. 1 female, 2 male with Berenice, Magellan, and Jeremy. Technically, you can get 2 Legionnaires, but if you're not careful, like, Bryce is easily missable. So, most people on their first playthrough are really only going to have Hodrick. You get 1 Berserker in the form of Bruno. You get 3 Breakers or Warriors with Morden, Nina, and Kitra. You get 1 Archer unless you go the kind of pacifist route that I've done and you manage to get Mandarin. You get exactly 1 Shield Shooter. You can get up to 2 Thieves if you get Gamel. 1, 2, 3, 4 Great Knights. Oh yeah, because there's Jerome. And then 3 Holy Knight, well, Sainted Knights and Paladins are kind of the same thing. Miriam, Monica, and Joseph. You get 1 Doom Knight. Just 1 with Gloucester. Sharon, Prim, and Tatiana are your 3 clerics. Aush is your only sorcerer. Yana is your only sorceress. Selvi is your only druid. Hilda is your only wyvern master. You do get 2 griffin masters with Fran and Celeste. Being story-related characters. All of your elves are... like, you get 3 elven archers, 2 elven fencers. You get werewolf, werefox, you only get 4 story bestrels. I think you only get 4 story angels as well. And then you got, like, the specialty classes, like Scarlet, Virginia, Morard, who's kind of a gladiator berserker type, but not quite the same. Snow Ranger, the Augurs, which are kind of unique. Really, Paladin is the Sainted Knight. Gilbert's a Prince, Dreadnought, Dark Marquis. So you get a couple of, like, very unique classes, but for the most part, like, I'm kind of surprised we don't get more variety. Like, I would have imagined at least 2 of each class story-related. Like, I honestly don't think we need 3 Elven Archers. We could have dropped down 1 of those. 2 Elven Fencers. Honestly, I don't think we need the Elven Augur and Elven Sybil. They're the same class, just one's kind of healing, one's kind of damage. Like, that's neat, but given the fact that we also get so many other elf story characters, it's just a lot. But, like, only one of each of the major spellcasting types. One Doom Knight. I don't really think we need 3 bishops. So yeah, it's a lot, and not at the same time. There's some definite there's some definite stuff going on there. Okay, so we've got she doesn't need any sort of upgrades. You don't really need any. Well, I could give you a better axe if I have one that works, and then swap out for a ruby pendant. But this group really kind of has what they need. But I've got some... You've already got a sapphire pendant. You've got a sapphire pendant. You're kind of good on what you need. What about this group? I could upgrade you to a ruby pendant and to a sapphire pendant. And that gives you that. You've already got a ruby pendant. You are going to get a sapphire pendant. That is for sure. And you can get the other ruby pendant. And that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good, all things considered. I kind of want to get rid of, like, I really wish I could... That's physical attack and magic attack for those two, plus 20 HP. I mean, granted, she's got a lot. That gives her a lot of HP. 87 compared to the rest of it. Like, she's got more than the tank. But yeah, I am gonna need to do some balancing of some things, especially when I've got a character with a green beret there, another green beret. Let's see, who... You've got the elite. I do need to get, more item. I need to make some slightly better use out of these items. Let's give you an elite beret. You've got a veteran's eye patch already. I could sell the mercenaries' eye patches, at least most of them. I can sell most of the silken scarves and most of the blue spectacles, mostly because I'm running out of money. Just hardcore running out of money. One thing I probably need to do is do more Coliseum stuff for some more money. That is one thing I probably need to do. And I can take that off and give a Sage's Hood, because I need to give those to characters that actually use magic. Who uses magic? You can do that and get rid of the Silk Hoods. You definitely need it. There. That should do well. Like this. You've got blue spectacles. Why have you not been using that? Silken scarf for a royal scarf. Like, I definitely need to go through this and make sure everyone's upgraded. And then definitely upgrade all of the weapons. Make sure everyone's doing pretty well with that. Like, you've got a mercenary's eye patch. Why? Because I'm out of veterans' eye patches. I am out of those. So, yeah. Some stuff I need to do off screen, which I'll probably do. And for now, we'll see you all in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.